Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss how to work with the embedded CRM system, what functionality it offers, and how to use it. Let's start, as always, with the side navigation panel, entering the CRM section, where we can already see some familiar elements from previous videos, namely the lists and import sections. In the manual on data import loading, we detailed how they work, and now we are interested in the other two sections, contacts and accounts. In the first section, we see all the leads that have been uploaded to the system over time, and in the second, the profiles of all the companies where these leads work. The functionality for both sections is intuitively almost the same, and we will examine the CRM work using the contacts section as it is used in most cases. The set of functions greets us on the right side of the screen. Most of these filters, if we go from the top, are intuitive, but the magic begins at the bottom. It is also worth noting that most settings can be combined not only between different filters, but also within a single filter, and the values can be both added and excluded from the flow. A little further, we will visually demonstrate this using the activity function, but now let's go through all the points one by one. Full name, of course, is the search for a specific lead by last name and first name. By default, they are pulled in as the person is signed in LinkedIn. However, if you upload via CSV and, for example, transliterated the name from English to Ukrainian, then in the search, the lead will be matched exactly with the data you provided. Location. We identify contacts by location. Here you can select the country, region, and city. With the region, you probably need to play around the least, as not everyone specifies it in their information. Moreover, discrepancies in names are very common, both in transliteration and in the names of administrative units. Tag. In this module, you can filter people by the tags you have previously assigned to them. List. This is a filter we are already familiar with. Only those leads that are uploaded to the specified list will be displayed. Pipeline stage. Here we can sort leads that are at certain stages of the sales funnel. Stages are assigned to a lead depending on actions: new, responded, interested, ignoring. All these statuses in the pipeline can also be customized independently. This will be covered in one of the next videos. Sender profile. Here we choose which sender profile is used for activities with the contact. Created by import breaks the email into import periods. Conditionally, if you made several data exports in one email, here you will be able to retrieve the contacts that were added during a specific export. Social profiles. Here you can sort contacts based on their presence on certain social networks, like Facebook. For example, if you use Icebreaker in communication and want to compliment a potential client on their Twitter account, you check the appropriate box, and in the selection you get only those contacts whose profiles were found on that social network. Email status is responsible for sorting contacts based on whether they have a work or personal email. Phone status, similar to the previous one, filtering by work or personal phone number. Company name. Here we select the companies where the contact is currently employed. Company industry. In this module, we select the industry of that company. For example, we are looking for manufacturers and distributors, and for each segment we have different offers. So here we can separately select those who indicated their company's direction as manufacturing and distribution, respectively. Position. This is the current position held by the lead. Activity. Here we have reached the most complex and interesting section. There is an incredible amount of triggers here by which contacts can be sorted, and this section includes almost all types of activities that could occur in the system processes. As we can see, in addition to the type of activity, we can select the sender profile, the automation through which it occurred, determine time intervals, and the user to whom this task was assigned. Now let's go through the activities in more detail and show an example of how they can be used. Among the functionalities we have, automation statuses, changes to contact details, actions on emails and LinkedIn, changes to sender profiles, and assignment of feedback tags. In fact, by using this section, you can find a contact at almost any stage of automation, and the combination of filters is limited only by your imagination. For example, let's imagine that we want to find a lead to whom a connect has not yet been sent. We select the triggers LinkedIn connection request sent and LinkedIn connection request accepted. We have selected them, and now we set a negation on this trigger, done. Let's complicate the task a bit. For example, and find those leads who accepted the connection request so that their skills can be verified. For instance, in the last 30 days, at the same time so that the lead read our message but did not respond to it. And here comes the advanced filter, which manages the logical rules and, or, and not, and also allows forming and combining groups of rules. For example, this value end corresponds to the first and second groups of rules occurring simultaneously. Next, in the first group, we have three conditions. By setting end, we command that all three should also be executed simultaneously. If or, then at least one condition must be met, and not means that none of the conditions should be met. As I already mentioned, the depth of settings is limited only by your imagination, but you need to carefully set all conditions to avoid confusion. At first it may be a bit difficult, but after the activities, the last 3 points seem boring. Automation. Here we sort out which automation the lead is in, which sender profile, and the status of the logical sequence for this contact. Markers allow you to track contacts separately by number of actions, or by the time when these actions occurred. This can be done both with a specific sender profile and for the general mass of contacts. Created at the last item on our list is the date the contact was created in the system. That's all from me. As always, I wish everyone success in attracting clients.